And that's another thing I want to talk about, guys. For me, I don't know if you agree, but kissing is very important to me, and kissing plays a big role in like how much I'm into the situation, how attracted to you I am, and like that whole
Kissing just jumpstarts the whole entire thing.
and it makes it or breaks it for me.
And
I
if
think.
they're a good makeout too, it's like wow, like you really get in the mood.
Like I have a hard time getting in the mood if we're not making out. You know what I mean? If it's just like no, we have to be making out.
Yeah, unless you're role playing and the role play is you. But like, yeah, I get it.
Unless, the stethoscope is around, the USB cord is around my neck, then yeah. Everybody's listening and go, what the fuck? Guys, honestly, it was 100 episodes ago.
No, like, and I love when we say that shit and then they go, what episode was it?
Babe, I'm not even.
I'm like, listen, if you think I'm going to go watch 122 episodes to find it, lady, start from the beginning.
100%.
Promise you it wasn't first episode.
So there's a couple of tips when it comes to kissing that are so important to me. Important to me. I mean, yeah, I'm sounding like I'm the kissing connoisseur. But just like kissing is so important, guys. And honestly, feel the vibes of the other person. If they're not shoving their tongue down your throat, maybe don't do that. Because like, I feel like for the most part, people will show you what they like with what they do to you.
Yeah.
So like if a girl is kissing your neck a lot, I feel like that's a sign that she likes her neck being kissed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like often girls will do things that they find hot to their partner. And if you reciprocate the things that she does, she'll likely like them. You know?
And I think making out is one of those things where it's like you just have to kind of, I think personally you could never go wrong if you start slower though. I think you could really fuck up if you go in like
Tongue's hot.
My nose. If you go in like tongues blazing right away.
Another thing that I really like is taking pauses while like kissing, and like you just like kind of hold my face, or like there's a really hot thing that like guys do, or you can even do this as a girl on a guy, is like if you're like making out and they put like they like stop you and like put their thumb on your lips kind of, and it's just such a hot movie moment and makes you feel so like, wow, this is the best kiss I'm having of my life.
And even if you haven't made out with a guy yet and you really want to and you want to let him know, stare at his fucking mouth. Let's say he's having a conversation with you and you're just like not even listening to him and you're just staring at his lips or mouth, like he's gonna get the idea.
Or he's gonna go, is there something in my teeth?
No. That's like letting a guy know like it's time.
Yeah, like I want to make out.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the knee thing that like everybody's talking about on TikTok?
No.
Okay, so apparently, and this is something that like I've experienced. I just didn't know that it had a term, but everything has a term these days. So apparently the knee thing is like when you're making out with a guy, whether you're like sitting or like lying down or like up against the wall or whatever. Yeah, up against the wall. And like you'll be making out and he'll put his knee between your legs and kind of put pressure on your, special area. And
What, now we're scared to say vagina?
because
We did a whole episode
I wanted to
saying-
clip it for TikTok, but it's fine. And he'll like put pressure on your, vagine. And it's the hottest thing. And it's just like sexy. It feels good. And it like gives you that like hotness to the makeout. And apparently it's like a secret trick that like if you know, you know. And I'm just going to educate you guys here on the Chemical X podcast because we always bring the hottest tips. And I think you got to get on the knee thing.
You got to get on the humping.
It's
The grinding.
the grinding. Yeah, I think that's a better word. It's just like an opportunity to like, it's just sexier. It's like, I know what you want to feel and I'm going to give it to you, but with my knee. You know? And
I want your
it's a
dick, though.
100%. But you're making
I want
out.
your dick. I don't want your knee.
But I like you're making out at this point. Come on.
I don't
give them
care.
a chance.
I love how we just said slow everything and now I'm like, give me your dick.
Seriously, don't confuse these guys. They already think we don't know what we want.
We don't.
We don't. Do we want anything? We do. Honestly, I've experienced it and like it was very hot and I didn't realize at the time. It's just something that reading about, like seeing people talking about, I'm like, oh.
But like what
I
if
know
your
what
knee doesn't align with like someone's vagina? Let's say like you're on the wall and you're like making
Forget
out.
about the wall.
Okay, because you said
You're
wall,
lying
so
down.
you confused me.
I get it. I hear you. You're lying down. I'm going to make this real easy for you. You're lying down. He's on top of you. You guys are making out. And he will have his knee between your legs. So that like you kind of have the opportunity to like grind on him a little bit. But this could be sitting, standing, lying down. Like whatever the position is, it works. But it is like a little hot thing to kind of get the hookup to the next level.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. The knee thing, check.
Who wants to try it?
Well, I don't know if they could squeeze it in with the slap pussy panties to the side. Spit on it.
Look,
Spit.
I'm giving all my personal tips, which feels, very
It feels naked.
invasive, but also can't be the only girl who likes that shit.
I mean, no.
Most women, I'm not going to speak for all women, but normally come not through sex, but through foreplay.
Like clit stimulation.
Yeah, like just it's not always about just having a dick inside and like
Yeah.
that's how you come.